everyone, today I will show you 4 quick DIYs. All of them are super easy to do and inexpensive to make. As you all noticed by now, I'm obsessed with Givenchy because like other men's fashion fanatics, I appreciate the androgynous theme in their collection, but still they kept a masculine feel to it. Okay, well I can ramble about Givenchy forever and be awkward, but let's start. This first one is very similar to my previous DIY using blue tape and fabric paint. But I want to emphasize that by using this technique, there is an infinite possibilities of designs you can make. The materials you will need for this project are painter's tape or blue tape, scissors, fabric paint, and any type of t-shirts, and lastly, your creative imagination. Before I start this project, I already have an idea in my head. I know, I'm not sketching this because it would be impossible to make a mistake in this project that cannot be corrected. So basically, I lay out a pattern stencil using the blue tape and fill in the spaces using fabric paint and let it dry for about an hour and peel the tape off and your design is revealed. Unless you realize that you made a mistake and need to cover up with more fabric paint. But don't worry, it's supposed to be fun. After you're done with your stencil, remember, don't forget to put plastic inside the shirt so the paint will not seep through. I'm using Tulip Slick fabric paint that I purchased from Michael's Arts and Crafts store in California. I'm pretty sure you can find it in other craft store, perhaps just in different versions or other brands. To prevent mistakes, when painting, make sure that you are conscious about the negative space versus the positive space. The negative space are the ones that needs to be painted, blocked in by the painter's tape. And the positive ones means blocked out by the painter's tape and not needed to be painted. When the fabric paint is dry, peel off the tape and your design is revealed. You can style the shirt after. I decided to cut the sleeves off because it's hot. On this second DIY, I'm using a similar technique with the blue tape and fabric paint. Only this time, I'm painting over some leopard prints. First, I create a 12 by 8 inches of vertical rectangular shape using painter's tape, and I'm painting the negative space, which is the inside of the blue tape, with yellow gold fabric paint. By the way, I did 2 coats of yellow gold fabric paint because the first layer did not cover up the black t-shirt as much as I wanted to. I'm going to fast forward this video due to time constraints. I'm now doing the second coat of yellow gold fabric paint. Since I love leopard print so much, I know exactly how it looks as I paint. But if you are not sure, you can always print a design from online. Remember, let it dry for 1 hour in between coats of paint. In that case, it's safe to paint over another design or ready to wear. We're pretty much done, just peel off the blue tape. This third DIY, I'm going to show how you can use fabric paint not only to create new designs, but to use it to transform or revamp an existing design. Have you ever had an old garment that you love so much, but sadly, the design is no longer vibrant? Well, you can use fabric paint to bring that garment back to life. Not only you can wear that favorite shirt that's been sitting in the back of your closet, but you are being economically and environmentally conscious. Finally, on this fourth DIY, I'm going to show you how to embed pyramid studs with clamps and screw-in spikes on regular footwear made of thick leather, similar to Givenchy's gladiator sandals that came out a couple seasons ago. First, you will need studs and spikes and soldering tool that I got from Joann's fabric store for $10. This soldering tool will pierce through real thick leather by melting the fabric. Disclaimer: please use protection. This soldering tool generates toxic fumes from the burning of the leather and steam that could irritate your nose and eyes. One thing I realized that I should have used is fabric gloves, because this tool is very hot. Lastly, do not burn yourself or your house by this tool, nor am liable for any damages. So let's start. As you can already tell, I'm already almost done putting all the studs. It took me 3.5 hours. I'm only going to show you a couple of the same examples because I'm just going to use the same procedure. Measure the clamp of the studs. Use a soldering tool to poke small holes into the leather, then put the studs in the holes and secure the clamp from behind using a butter knife. Then secure it again or reposition the studs using pliers. That's it with the pyramid studs. Here's how it looks after I've added about 50 studs. Similar to the procedure I used to put in the pyramid studs, I'm going to choose a place where I want the spikes to go and use a soldering tool again to poke a hole. The hole cannot be bigger than the screw or it will fall out. When you get your studs, it comes in two parts. One is the actual spike and the other is the screw that goes from behind the spike. Watch how I put it in. Well, there you go. It's done. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something and I'm able to inspire you in some way. And see you on my next video.
We gon' party all night, tell a friend.